Have you ever found yourself saying sorry for something that wasn't actually your fault? Maybe they shouted at you, but somehow you ended up being the one that's apologizing. Maybe they lied, but you found yourself saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't trust you." Maybe they ignored you for days, yet you were the one that was trying to fix the relationship. If you've ever wondered how this happens, it's not because it's not a weakness, it's not something that you've done wrong. It's because of manipulation. They manipulate and change the way your brain starts making sense of conflict. One of the most common tactics narcissists use is something psychologists call DARVO. But forget the name for a second, because what I'm going to do is explain what it actually looks like. So, you catch them doing something wrong. I'm sure that happens quite frequently. But instead of taking responsibility for what they've done, they change it so that they become the victim. Suddenly, you're the aggressive one. You're the unreasonable one. You're the one that keeps starting arguments. And before you even realize what's actually happening, you're defending yourself instead of talking about what they actually just did. And you see, this is clever because this is the trap. This is what they want. The conversation quietly moves away from their behavior and onto yours. It's like walking into a room to talk about a broken window, only to leave apologizing because you raised your voice in the first place. Nothing gets resolved because the original problem that you have all of a sudden disappears. Over time, something else begins to start happening because you begin expecting it in the first place. So you stop bringing things up. You start rehearsing conversations in your head before you even have them. And you soften your tone. You apologize before you've even made your point, because somewhere along the way, you learn that every difficult conversation somehow ended up with you carrying the blame, and you shouldn't have to. That's why so many survivors tell me, "I don't even know what I did wrong." And the truth is, most of the time, you didn't do anything wrong at all. You were simply pulled into a game where they kept changing the rules. Healthy relationships don't make you apologize for something someone else did. They don't make you start to question reality. And they certainly don't leave you wondering if you're the abusive one, simply because you asked for honesty, respect, and accountability. So today, I want you to ask yourself this one question. And that is, what was I actually apologizing for? Because the answer to that question might completely change the way you see the whole relationship. And if you enjoyed this video and want to go a little deeper into healing after narcissistic abuse, I'd love to welcome you into my private community, Survive and Thrive. We have live sessions every week, practical tools, and thousands of supported people rebuilding their lives together. You'll find the link in the description below, and I'd love to see you in there. Until next time, take care.